For lesson 11.1, we're now starting chapter 11, we are talking about three-dimensional shapes. And for the first lesson, we are talking about just using the shapes hands-on. We used them in class, we all have small little shapes we're using, playing with the shapes, and we're trying to look at our different shapes and being able to understand different attributes they have, such as flat surfaces or curved surfaces. And we're also helping the students to understand that shapes are real-world objects. So for the first couple of problems, well, actually to start with, we should talk about which shapes they need to know. They need to know the cone, cube, cylinder, rectangular prism, and the sphere. So the first part we're talking about is how many flat surfaces does each shape have. One of the best ways to learn that is just to play with the shapes. If you don't have small shapes at home, you can find real world objects to be able to help with this. So such as number one, a cylinder, get out a pop can and look at that. So we want to know how many flat surfaces does a cylinder have. Well, if I am to draw a cylinder, we can see that it has a flat surface on the top and a flat surface on the bottom. So it would have two flat surfaces. The side would be a curved surface. Number two, a rectangular prism has how many flat surfaces? Once again, make it out a cereal box. That would be a good example. And we know it has 6 flat surfaces. Number three, a cone has 1 flat surface. And a cube has 6 flat surfaces, just like the rectangular prism. At the bottom of the homework, on the problem solving, it says circle the object that matches the clue. Mike finds an object that has only curved surfaces. Well, we know a cylinder has curved, but it also has flat. So our ball or sphere shape would be only curved surfaces. On the back side of the homework, first two problems. First one says, which shape has both flat and curved surfaces? This is tricky for students because they have to think about the word both. So we know the first problem, a sphere, that one has only curved, so it won't work. Next one, rectangular prism, has only flat, not both. Next one is a cone. It has flat on the bottom and curved, so it would be the cone. Number two, which shape has only a curved surface? That would be our sphere. There isn't any flat. Even though the cone and cylinder have curved, they also have flat, and we want to know only curved. At the bottom of the homework, on the spiral review, number 3 is going back to chapter 6. They are just filling in the missing number, 112. And number 4 says, what is the sum of 2 plus 3? Once again, the word sum means your answer for addition. So 2 plus 3 is 5.